Hi everyone, I'm Raziel Kane, and today is a good day to be a dad because my first gift was this one from my youngest, even though I paid for it. And then from my oldest, oh yeah, the Masterpeice Sunstreaker MP-39 KO. Now for those of you who saw my Instagram post, I wasn't sure if this was actually a real thing because this is only my second KO that I buy, and here it says Karatomi. So I'm like, all right, this sounds official. But then I didn't pay attention. Here it says long life design. So yeah, knockoff, confirmed. And I'm amazed by the guts to put Karatomi on that knockoff thing. I mean, this is a product shot and it reflects what we have. But look at that. I mean, it's all Japanese, or maybe Chinese. I'm not that good in those languages. And but you have, you know, a little side swipe, car mode. I guess maybe there's two different versions. I don't know, maybe. Look, you have all the different faces. The product shots on the box is pretty good. And do they show chip? I don't see him. Anyway, oh yeah, there is. So, looking forward to playing with that. I've already opened the box because I was extremely excited to receive this figure. It's my, like I said, my second Father's Day gift. That's a Sunstreaker. And I also just want to point out how good the packaging from AliExpress was. See these corners? Every corner, so 8 of them, had this plastic cover on top of it so that it wouldn't break. Plus, it was wrapped with this type of bubble wrap. Very shock absorbent, very sturdy. So I'm keeping this if ever I need to sell something. And yeah, so there we go. This is gonna be a my first Masterpeice review, so don't expect much. But I'm very excited. Sunstreaker has always been a favorite of mine, voiced by Corey Burton. And I'm just thrilled to have this first MP experience. Don't forget to wait until the end of the video to get your 10% discount code for my sponsor DJC Collectibles. It's good on anything Transformers. And also, I want to remind you to check out my voice acting playlist, the main feature of my channel. But without further delay on my part, let's take a look at Masterpeice Sunstreaker MP-39 Sunstreaker. Okay, I'm very excited and I'm trying to contain it. We're gonna remove the box. I just wanted to show it again, but you know, product shot, you know, all the Japanese Lamborghini Countach LP500S Sunstreaker, all hail Sunstreaker. Yeah, so long life design, that's the company. So anyway, yeah, great box. Instructions. I just gonna move this here. I didn't even open it. I have no idea how big those instructions are. There's a couple things inside. So this here, it look like mirrors, but I'm potentially very wrong. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it makes sense for it to be mirrors. You have a card which doesn't double as a sticker, or does it? I don't know, maybe. Nope, doesn't feel like there's a sticker. No, that's gonna peel off and break. So yeah, quality is not bad. Good Sunstreaker, it looks nice. And then all Japanese text, MP-39. I understand that part, and then the stats. So yeah. Car, I guess there's car mode and robot mode. That makes sense. So yeah, nice cards. But it's a little flimsy. I've seen third-party cards being, you know, like hard plastic almost. So, all right, let's take that off. And now I'm gonna fold that tape here so it doesn't stick to it. Now, usually I do my whole gimmicky thing of showing the... Oh god, no, I can't do that now. It's so big. I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to follow these instructions. There seems to be just black and white, no colors. Pretty big. Couple shots. That's English, so that's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take a look at this. So guys, I'm not gonna pretend to do my stupid gimmick of transforming when I do this because, well, it's backwards and I have no clue what I'm getting into. So basically, this is a good idea for covering the top, because nothing here has those little plastic ties, those tie wrap thing like that. So if you drop this, it's gonna fly everywhere. So there's, I guess, can I gently? Nope, nope, nope. All right, so there's this thing here that looks like a small gun. I'm sure the instruction will tell me maybe that was an accessory, like a soldering gun, because it's quite small. There's an articulation here. Articulated weapon. That's I've only seen that in Earthrise Prime. And there's another joint here. Wow. Okay, so this moves like that. So maybe that's, I don't know, I'll not assume anything. Kind of reminds me of the Bumblebee gun though. The tip? Yeah. And that's a way too small for blast effect compatible, so don't forget about that. You have the alien head from the movie, the G1 Michael Bay version.
Help! The evil alien robots are after me!
And that's pretty cool. I like the fact that we get that.
I feel like a fool. Do you want to quit? No, but I still feel like a fool.
And I think all the bots that were present for that shoot have the same thing on their Masterpeice box. Alright, so we have here chip into accessory. And he's just gonna sit here. And I've already taken a look at him. Yeah, flesh colored glasses. Great job for the paint there. You know, I wish Toy Hacks would, I don't know, do a whole sticker for the face. But from a distance, he looks good. That's the only human I have. And I'm still hoping for a 6-inch or maybe a 3.5 line of humans. But it's not gonna happen. Well, not in my lifetime, I'm guessing. Unless Hasbro just wakes up. You have... Alright, let's go with... Well, there you go. That's what I mean, no ties. Let's go with the faces. You have a replacement smiling face. And what's this? An appalled face. So that's when he gets his paint job scratched a little bit. Oh man, there's a little paint scuff on the nose. Okay. Well, guess won't be using that face that much. I'm gonna set this aside. You have this fantastic rifle. Actually, give me a quick second. Okay, so this is the MP gun, and I'm gonna set him up like this so you can see him properly. But then I'm gonna bring in the Toy Hacks version. That's the large Toy Hacks with, well, I guess I chose the right handle because you can put it in position A or B, which is a little more in the middle. But if you look at the Masterpeice gun, it looks good. And I chose the large one because, well, on advice by PPR, he said that the medium ones kind of just are just a little short. So, but Toy Hacks really nailed it. The similarities are there, so really good job. Let's put that here, and now the Lambro himself, the most beautiful car in the world, the Lamborghini Countach LP5 SS, oh no, OOS something. Not a car guy, but Lamborghini was always one of my favorite car types when I was growing up. I preferred that to Ferrari, and I still do. And look at that. So shiny. I mean, there's wiper like this is rubber. There's a scratch, not a scratch. I guess it's a scratch. A little blemish, so that's not cool. But I'm hoping, I mean, these windows are nice, but you still see the robot junk inside. But I'm hoping maybe Toy Hacks did something for the Masterpeice scale. I've never actually looked, but I'd like to get some decals for this. Is there supposed to be stickers with this? I'm just gonna look at the product shot. No, because the G1 had, see, there's a hair, plastic hair. The G1 here had the black line and the CR written, and this was black, and but this doesn't seem to look. Maybe it's in the instructions. I don't know. If there's stickers, you'll see it. I'll do before and after. Wheels are not rubber. Okay. I was expecting a little rubber, but they're not. The molding is good. The air intake, that's completely chromed. And the spoiler too, looks really good. Windows, the headlight. There seems to be a little, yep, it seems to be a little articulation here. Alright, I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna read the instructions, see what I can do with this car, and then come back and show it to you.
Sunstreaker and sideswipe.
Okay, so took a look at the instruction. Masterpeice is beyond my expectation. It's fantastically designed. So first thing, yeah, if I was just making sure that I wasn't gonna pry anything off, but if you just take your nails out, I would recommend just your nail. Don't use screwdrivers and stuff. So this opens up, so that's really cool. And then you have this is nice feature. Hold on, just need to put the proper pressure in the right place. Come on, you can do this. There you go. It's a nice feature to have the windows, not the windows, well, I guess you open everything. It's just that all you see now is robot junk inside, so, but that's pretty neat. You have this that lifts up the hood so that you can see that there's no motor because it's all in the back. So that's a trunk, so that's cool. And then something I didn't expect, if you push both of these out like this, boom, anti-air missiles or laser gun. Fantastic. There's another feature where you can hide the air intake, so I'm gonna do that now. All right, so you can tell I've removed the air intakes, and it's necessary for the robot transformation, as I understand it. From the instruction, you need to do this, and then after that they go from this mode to robot mode. So, but honestly, I don't, there's a little blemish here. So, part of having a KO, but it cleans up pretty good. It's very, like, you have to flip basically the whole thing. There's 5-6 pieces you have to move around, and it looks a more sideswipe look, but I like it, but I prefer with the air intake, of course. So now I'm going to transform Sunstreaker into robot mode. I'm not going to pretend to do my gimmick. I haven't figured out yet where this goes because he already has mirrors, so maybe those are just replacements in case you misplace them, break them. And yeah, that's my only guess. I'm excited, but I'm cautious because I don't want to break it. I really don't. Oh, forgot to close that back. You have like open tail lights at the back if you want to. You can have this, but you can also put it in this mode if you really want to. So, okay, all right, let's go with transformation. Well, let me just show you the robot. All right, so you have to pose him if you want him to stand properly. I have to say that if you put the legs side by side, he's gonna fall on his back. So that's a little negative. And then I just saw a little blemish here. So it's a KO, and some part of it shows. Yeah, you can't get a perfect figure from a knockoff, but it still looks very, very cartoon. It's the engineering, the transformation was such a blast. Honestly, I don't think this is the type of toys that you actually don't call this a toy. It's a collectible, obviously, and you don't want to transform him every day. And I can't imagine somebody doing a transformation stop motion repeatedly with that. So anyway, just my opinion. I did the face swap, but I'm gonna do it again just to show you. Basically, just lift it up, put your fingernail, and push up. And now I'm gonna do the... Oh yeah, okay, I haven't tried this one here. So I'm gonna put on the scared face or disbelief. Like he's looking at you, he's like, I can't believe somebody's hotter than me. Looks great. So I'm just gonna... Whoa! Alright, I know where it is. So, there you go. Don't want to lose any pieces, you know. That'd be unfortunate. What I like about this is the... there's no pegs. Like, not really. Everything just holds together really, really nice. Like here, for instance. You lift this hood, there's a little piece here. I don't know if we see it properly on camera. Maybe not. So let me... There you go. So you see here, there's a little place here for this, but it doesn't click, it doesn't peg. It just kind of sits on top of it, but it stays. So it's pretty neat. And well, okay, this one doesn't stay, but everything is like that. You know, there's no click, clack, there's no ratchet. Everything is just tightly engineered to fit properly. The legs, you know, it's folding over folding over folding. It's really something to do. It's fun and kind of I don't want to say shell forming, but in a sense, there's no big shell. It's just that you take the shell over the legs and the arms and you fold it against itself. It's quite remarkable. But he could have used a little longer heel because, like I said, he's sometimes when I put him up, he is a little back heavy. Let's take a look at, well, let's just go for paint details. I mean, the whole surface is kind of smooth, so there's not that many molded details. I mean, other than the mold itself, you know, the shape of everything, but there's no engineering details like we've seen on some War for Cybertron figures and stuff like that. But you have in the back the air intake that you can see folded nicely in the back together. There's not much of a back kibble. I mean, we've seen worse. You have paint. You can see a dual yellow. So I think it happened on G1. It happened on Earthrise. It's something that I think we're just gonna see. Painted plastic over, you know, just colored plastic. You have the details on the elbow, the arms. The legs are really nicely done. The upper thigh is and the crotch area very nicely done. It's so smooth. And then you have the Lambo feet, which are amazing. And the head sculpt. The head sculpt is perfect, cartoon accurate, very smooth. I like the little mauve black that they use instead of shiny. Looks really good. And the head because of transformation, you can have it look forward a little bit. You can have it look up. It will do a 360 on that ball joint. You have the rotation of the arm, merry-go Ferris wheel type. You have a butterfly here at the shoulder. The arm can go up to here, and then you have to replace everything. You have a rotation under the shoulder. You have a very solid 90. Don't push further, it's gonna break. And then it clips when you put it, not clips, but there's a little notch when you put it straight. So it stands pretty good. It's very solid. The hand will rotate on itself like this. Plus there's a back, well, maybe not a forth, a little bit. If you fold the thumb, it's gonna go back and forth. And of course you have the Masterpeice hand, so the thumb, it's hard to get it in there to open up, but there you go. It's really tight. I like that. So the thumb and the fingers will move. Fingers don't move independently though. Same thing on the other side. And then the weapons, both of them, there's a little groove here in the hand. It doesn't clip, it just goes inside, and then once you fold the ends over it, it doesn't move. So both weapons will do the same thing. And this piece actually folds, and it's separate when you get it. But once you when you transform him back into car, you can fold it on and put it between the arms. Or is it the legs? It's the arms. Sorry, I haven't put him back in car yet. Waiting to do that because I forgot to do the side by side. So might go back to redo this. I want to do a faithful review of this guy. So, and then same thing with the other gun. Just gonna leave the face. Oh yeah, the mirrors. They're actual mirrors. They're replacement in case you lose the others, which are where? See, I didn't even notice. They're super well hidden. Good job. Oh, and this forgot to went down when I moved it. All right. So what else do we have for articulation? You have a rotation at the waist. Really nicely done. The skirt here goes up and down, but you do have a nice kick forward, backward, up to here if you angle it properly. You have a, oh, there is a ratchet here. You have a more than 90 bend, well, slightly more, almost 45. There's no rotation at the knee. You have the ankle rocker, mostly because of transformation. You have a back and forth as well. Opposability is great. I'm looking for extra articulation because I'm not that used to this. I mean, you can put his legs in a way that he's gonna sit cross-legged like this. I mean, can do that with a G1 or an Earthrise. Well, not all Earthrise, pretty sure. So we got the waist, we got the kick, we got the... I think that's pretty much done. I mean, articulation, they look simple, but they're actually quite complex, and there's tons of posts. So I'm gonna play around and do a couple pictures with him, and just to give you an idea of what you can do with the guy. It's fantastic. The paint, I mean, this is a KO, so there is some blemish here and there, so I might have to get some paint and fix that. But overall, I'm blown away. I'm impressed with the Masterpeice figure. Even if this is a knockoff, it's very good representation of Sunstreaker, and I'm absolutely ecstatic to have this. And that's, again, a gift from my oldest, so I'm very, very pleased with that gift. And actually, I think that I'm gonna save up and get Sideswipe, because, you know, if you have Sunstreaker, you kind of need Sideswipe. So I'm gonna put him on the side here, and we'll do a couple comparisons. So here's a comparison with Chip, of course, but then here he is with Earthrise Sunstreaker, and you can see the difference in yellow completely. This is a, well, appropriately pale imitation of the color, but the face sculpt, you know, very faithful to each, you know, they're different yet the same. And I like it. You know, he's missing the pegs here for to match the shoulders. The air intake is not as impressive. I do like the color of the window a little better on the Earthrise mode, but overall, I mean, wow. I knew it was going to be impressive, but I didn't think it was going to be that impressive. G1 Sunstreaker, and the color matches more than the Earthrise, and then the face sculpt, again, same but different. And Kingdom Sideswipe, just to give you an idea. So fantastic figure. I'm gonna take some pictures, and then I'm gonna put him back in car mode and do some comparison and give you my final thoughts. Now for some size comparison, as promised. Here's a comparison with Earthrise Sunstreaker, and you can see the sick yellow here. Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Origin Bumblebee, because we're staying in yellow, and G1 Sunstreaker. And we've come a long way. And before we go back to the final thoughts, I mistransformed him earlier. See, I didn't notice when he was packed, it was packed like this. So I figured, you know, you could just open it, but you can actually push this down. And here you go, you have a full, beautiful tail light. So yeah. All hail Sunstreaker.
What about my paint?
Don't worry, nobody'll notice. Just make left turns.
In the end, thank you, Alex. I'm very happy with this gift. It's absolutely stunning, the stuff you can do with this figure. I'm impressed. I'm shocked at how everything just folds together. It's really good. I mean, I got the hitch. I don't have the budget, but I got the hitch for Masterpeice now. So who knows? Maybe next year you'll see a sideswipe, or maybe before next year. Maybe I already ordered it. I'm kidding, I didn't. But yeah, it looks fantastic. I'm gonna check if Toyhax has anything for the windows. That would be interesting, but I doubt it. But it's quite amazing. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Also, leave a comment. I love reading those. And remember, nothing in life gives you the right to be an asshole. Take care.